We'll guide you through how to add Spotify in OBS. If you find this useful, then consider subscribing and liking the video. We're now going to hand you over to Pauser, who'll run you through.
Just go ahead and open OBS Studio on your device. And now you will see scenes. If you want to create a new scene, just click on the plus icon and create a new scene. You can name it anything. So I'm just going to name it something like Spotify and then click on OK. And once that you have done that, your scene will now be successfully created. And now the next step is to install the Spotify desktop application. Although Spotify can be used inside a web browser such as Chrome, using the dedicated Spotify app is generally better option. The reason is that OBS can capture the Spotify app separately from other programs. If you use Spotify in Chrome, OBS may capture all the audio coming from Chrome, including videos, website, notification, or anything else that you accidentally open in that browser window. Using the Spotify desktop app gives you much better control and keeps your music separated from other browser sound. So now just go ahead and open any browser to your liking and then search for Spotify download and go to the official website from Spotify. Now here you can just go ahead and click on download for Microsoft Store, or you can download directly from Spotify. So I'm just going to download from Microsoft Store. And now as you can see, our Spotify has been downloaded. So just go ahead and click on it. And now just go ahead and click on install and just wait for it to finish downloading. And after that, you can just sign into your account or log in into your account. So just go ahead and choose the option and make sure you are signed in or logged in to your Spotify account. Before we begin, it's important to understand that not all music on Spotify is safe to use on live stream, YouTube videos, or recording. Most commercial music are copyrighted and can lead to muted words, copyright claim, or other restriction depending on the platform. If you are creating content, it is recommended to use copyright-free and royalty-free music. Make sure you read the license terms of any music you use before streaming or uploading videos. Now after signing in, just go to the search bar and search for something copyright-free like NCS and just go ahead and start playing a song. So there is active audio coming from the application. Now leave the Spotify running in the background and return to OBS Studio. Now as you can see, when I increase my desktop audio, the audio is coming through the Spotify app. Now go to the sources section and click on the plus icon and a list of source type will appear. Look for application audio capture beta. Just go ahead and click on that. And if you don't see this option, make sure OBS is updated to the latest version. Now you can rename it to anything that you like. So let's say I want to add something like Spotify app and hit enter. And after that, a new setting window will appear, and under the window, just go ahead and click on the drop down and here look for Spotify exe or Spotify and select it from the list. And then once that you have done that, you can just go ahead and click on OK. Now if everything is configured correctly, you will immediately see audio mixer section of OBS, which in my case it's going to be Spotify. So I'm just going to reduce the volume just like so by dragging the slider. This meter should move up and down, showing that OBS is receiving audio directly from the Spotify app. You can now just go ahead and mute the desktop audio. At this point, your stream can already hear the music, but you will probably want to adjust the volume. So basically just drag this volume just like so, as I said earlier, to adjust the volume to your liking. As a general rule, your microphone should always be louder than your background music. You want viewers to hear your voice clearly without the music overpowering it. Now, let's talk about monitoring. Sometimes you may want to hear exactly what your viewers are hearing. To do this, just click on the gear icon in your audio mixer. Now you will see different options. Here, you will also see audio monitoring. By default, it is usually set to monitor off. So basically just go to the Spotify and click on the drop down and set it to monitor and output. Now you will be able to hear music through your headphone while your audience hears it as well. This can be useful for testing volume level. Once you have confirmed everything looks good, you can just leave it enabled or switch it back depending on your setup. Now, another important thing that you should understand is scene management. If you only add Spotify audio to one scene, the music will only exist in that particular scene. If you switch to another scene, so let's say I want to switch to scene 3, your Spotify will disappear. And as you can see, there is no Spotify So to prevent this, just go to any scene and click on the plus icon for sources and go to application audio capture and click on add existing and click on Spotify app that we created earlier and click on OK. And now your Spotify app will be successfully added. This allows multiple scenes to use the same Spotify audio sources without creating duplicates. Now, before we continue with audio tracks, let's quickly set up the Twitch VOD track. If you stream on Twitch, this feature allows your live viewers to hear your music during the stream while keeping the music out of the saved Twitch VOD. This can help reduce problem caused by copyrighted music appearing in the archived stream. To enable it, just go to the settings at the bottom and go to output and set the output mode to advanced if needed. And here you'll see an option for Twitch VOD track. You can just enable it just like so and set it to 6 and then click on apply and then click on OK. Now let's cover audio tracks, which can seem confusing at first but are extremely useful. Just go to your options in your audio mixer and go to advanced audio properties. Here you will see several tracks checkboxes listed 1 through 6. So basically track 1 will be heard by your viewers during the stream. So we just enabled Twitch VOD track on track 6. Make sure track 1 remains checked for Spotify and then just go ahead and uncheck track number 6 just like so. And make sure you do this for Spotify audio source. This allows the music to play live on stream while preventing it from included in saved Twitch VOD. Many creators also use separate audio track for recording purpose. For example, you may want your microphone on one track and music on another, so you can edit them separately later in the video. If you are just starting out, you can leave Spotify on track 1 and then keep things simple. And as you become more comfortable with OBS, you can experiment and separate recording track for more advanced editing. And then once that you have done that, you can just go ahead and close this window. Now also let's discuss why the Spotify app method is recommended over Chrome one. When using Spotify in a browser, OBS captures the browser window itself. If another tab starts playing audio, if a video accidentally plays, or if you accidentally opened something unrelated, OBS can capture that audio too. Using the dedicated Spotify app isolates the music into its own source. This gives you a clear audio management, easier troubleshooting, and much more control over what your audience hear. Once you have confirmed everything sounds good, you are ready to stream or record with your background music. Upon Spotify, start your copyright-free playlist, launch OBS Studio, and your music will automatically be captured through the Spotify audio source that you created. And that's it.